Episode 11 of Drag Race came on last night. Let's talk about it. Unfortunately, the episode starts out with a not very nice goodbye message from Miss Arietti. She kind of used her last moment on the show to take a dig at Anya. Her goodbye message said something having to do with Anya's breath, and Anya had kind of let all the queens know that she was really self-conscious about her breath. She's going through something medically, and it's just something that's an insecurity. And so she was pretty hurt that Arietti used her last moments to kind of try to shame her for that insecurity. I thought all the queens were really nice in this moment. They were very supportive of Anya. I mean, they were just really supportive and kind to her, and they just kind of reassured her, like, that was not nice. You did nothing wrong to Arietti. She just chose her last moments to kind of do a low blow, and you're better than that, you know? So I thought everyone was really supportive and kind to Anya. And I also like the next time they go in the workroom, Anya's like, you know what, I already forgave her. We're moving on. I'm not letting this affect me. And so I thought that was a really mature thing for her to do. She didn't let it get her down, because this episode she did amazing. Anya Nerve was the best in the whole challenge. She was so funny. This is probably one of my favorite performances from her the entire season. She was just so incredibly funny. So the challenge this week was an acting challenge. They were kind of parodying Ryan Murphy's feud, Capote versus the Swans. So they made Ross Matthews versus the Ducks. Again, got the script, and they were able to pair each other up. A couple moments where some of the ladies wanted similar roles, but they kind of worked it out. Like Susie Toot was like, you know what, you can take the one with the monologue, Jules. That's fine. And I think everyone did a really good job in this episode. This is one of those episodes where I don't think anyone did necessarily a bad job at all. I think everyone is very talented, and everyone was really funny in this challenge. But there's just so few queens left that they're really looking at every little thing to determine who is in the bottom. So you had Anya Nerve with Lana Jarre. I thought their dynamic was really good, and I thought Lana did a wonderful job. I thought she was really funny, and I honestly didn't think she deserved to be in the bottom. But I understand they were kind of going based off of later. They asked all the queens, who do you think should be in the bottom? Susie Toot did say her name and was like, well, based on track record, which I guess makes sense. But I thought Lana did a wonderful job this episode. You have Lydia and Sam Starr together. I think Lydia did a good job, but it was just like she didn't take that one note for that one line, and that sent her to the bottom. Plus, I think the whole track record thing. And unfortunately for her, Lydia and Lana were in the bottom this week. This is both their third time in the bottom, so it kind of made sense, but it's unfortunate because I do think everyone did a wonderful job in this episode. I think definitely the standout performance in this challenge was obviously Anya Nerve. So funny. I thought Susie Toot and Lexi Love did a great job in their thing too, when they were like whispering. That was fun. I think Jules did a good job. Yeah, I mean, they all did a great job. The only thing I didn't like about this challenge was Susie Toot's hairline. It was a little dramatic. And everyone's runway looks this week, I enjoyed it. Everyone was so different. I really enjoyed it. They did kind of call Lexi out for another train moment, but like, I thought that was funny. I think Lexi looks great. All the ladies look beautiful this episode. RuPaul did ask everyone, who do you think should be in the bottom? Everyone went down the line. A lot of people said Susie's name. I think they just view her as like a threat, and they want to get her out. I kind of feel bad for Susie Toot. I feel like people are hating on her, because, like, she is very talented, but I feel like, I don't know, it just seems like some of the cast is a little tired of her, which is unfortunate, because I like Susie Toot. I think she's fun. But, yeah, and then, like, one person did say Anya Nerve, because, yeah, she is, like, I think the biggest threat. I would not be surprised at all if Anya Nerve won the entire season. My prediction, I'm sorry, my cat. My prediction for this season, I feel like the final three are going to be Anya Nerve, Sam Starr, and Susie Toot. Everyone else is wonderful, but that's my prediction of the final three. But, of course, we got Lana Jarre and then Lydia. And Miss Lydia Butthole Collins in the bottom. It felt terrible for Lydia in this lip sync. I mean, Lana was doing a wonderful job, obviously. And then Lydia, I think, started out really strong in the lip sync because she was, like, doing some different stuff. But then those darn scissors, she just wasn't able to cut her dress open the way she envisioned it. And it just, I don't know. It just kind of fell off for her. So unfortunate when things like that happen on the stage, like it just doesn't go according to plan. So Lydia did end up going home. I like Lydia a lot. I think she's unique and fun. She's just different, and I appreciate that. She seems like a really nice person, and so I was sad to see her go. But I'm glad Lana's sticking around, and yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to next week's episode. There's just so many strong people left in this competition, and everyone is just so talented that it's just going to get harder and harder to eliminate people, because you really do have to nitpick like tiny little things. Like I feel like they had to do that this episode to choose who was in the bottom two, because like everyone did a good job. I don't know. I enjoy this cast. It's unfortunate that the episode kind of started out with kind of some hurtful words. I don't think Anya let that get to her at all in this episode. She did a wonderful job. This was a fun episode. I liked the challenge, and it was kind of fun seeing everyone interact. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed this episode. I'm looking forward to next week.